Carl Jung discovered that you can see someone's true character by paying attention to just two things. Not their words, not their achievements, not even their actions when people are watching. Jung found that two specific psychological reveals expose who someone really is beneath their mask. And most people give away these secrets without realizing it. Picture this moment. You're sitting across from someone you thought you knew, a colleague, a friend, maybe even your partner. They seem genuine, trustworthy, put together, but something feels off. You can't put your finger on it, but your instincts are telling you there's more beneath the surface. Jung spent decades studying what he called the persona, the mask we all wear to hide our true selves. But he discovered that no matter how carefully someone constructs their image, these two psychological tells always slip through. And once you know what to look for, you'll never be fooled by a false persona again. These aren't complex psychological tests. They're simple observations that reveal the deepest truths about human nature. And by the end of this journey, you'll not only be able to read others like an open book, but you'll understand yourself in ways you never thought possible. But here's what makes Jung's discovery so unsettling. These two reveals don't just expose other people's character, they force you to confront your own hidden nature. Jung wrote, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." And these two psychological windows will show you parts of yourself you've been avoiding. Most people go through life believing they can judge character through surface behaviors. They look for confidence, kindness, success, or charisma. But Jung understood that these are all part of what I call the performance layer, the carefully constructed image we present to the world. The real person lives beneath this performance. And Jung discovered that no matter how skilled someone becomes at managing their image, two specific psychological patterns will always reveal their authentic nature. These patterns operate outside conscious control, which is why they're so reliable. Jung wrote, "Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. But judgment based on surface appearances is almost always wrong. True character assessment requires looking deeper into the unconscious patterns that people can't fake or manipulate." What Jung found was that character reveals itself not in what people choose to show you, but in what they can't help but reveal. These two psychological signatures emerge whenever someone's guard is down, their mask slips, or they're under any kind of pressure. Jung's first character reveal is what I call shadow mapping, discovering someone's true nature by observing who they judge most harshly. Jung wrote, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." This unconscious direction shows up most clearly in our judgments of others. When someone criticizes another person with unusual intensity, they're not just making an observation, they're projecting their own disowned traits onto that person. Jung discovered that what we hate most in others is often what we've buried deepest in ourselves. He called this projection, the unconscious process of seeing our own rejected qualities in other people. The stronger the emotional reaction, the closer you're getting to their shadow. Let me show you how this works. Meet David, a successful architect who prides himself on his integrity. At every office meeting, David complains about his colleague Marcus, calling him fake and manipulative. David's voice gets sharp when he talks about Marcus's charm with clients. His jaw tightens when Marcus gets praise. But here's what Jung would see. David's intense reaction to Marcus isn't about Marcus at all. It's about a part of David that he's rejected. Deep down, David wishes he could be more charming, more socially skilled. But he's buried this desire because he believes it would make him fake.